Are we banning the very essence of legacy? The evidence of what we have endured, what we have built, and what we refuse to surrender. To make sense of any hatred that poisons our world, we must first seek its roots. Your history, my history, and our history are not merely records. It is a compass. It guides us through the tangled fabric of conflict, both domestic and global, and reveals the truth beneath the veneer. Black history, in particular, is something we must hold with both hands, for it has been discarded and fragmented by the hands of the system. It is up to us, and us alone, to piece it together. Their stories are my stories. Their struggles are my struggles. Their triumphs are my triumphs. And their voices are my voice. Because when the world demands you to bow, not to God, but to this world, and urges you to be silent and disappear in the shadow of its lies, one can't help but to scream. You scream not out of rage alone, but out of love, out of defiance, out of an unrelenting demand for justice. The same love and justice my Father in heaven have demonstrated before. This is why we must guard history, Black history, not as a collection of dates or names, but as a living, breathing testament to the truth. So, here we are in 2025, where the brazen rise of hyper-normalized racism and discrimination is here, in the land of the free, in the home of the brave. A pattern that will continue to follow unless one pauses and reckons with the charge before us. To navigate this ever turbulent, shifting landscape, one must read, not to simply absorb, but to understand. One must be informed, not merely to recite, but to discern. And one must decipher the world as it is, not as it pretends to be.